Alright class, in this video I will show you how to number 3 on chapter 8 Apply homework. This is not a hard homework question, it just looks pretty scary, but if you take step by step it's actually pretty easy. So first we have this graph over here. It says on the following graph use the green triangle or rectangle to shade the area that represents tax revenue for concert ticket, then use the black triangle to shade the area that represents the deadweight loss associated with the tax. So the revenue for the tax revenue is always the revenue, the tax rate, times the quantity. So if you look at this graph over here, at this point, the S plus T tax, that will give you the quantity for the marketplace. So our quantity is at this corner right here. This corner right here, so it's 80, 100. Now 80 is the price that the consumer pays, but how much does the producer receive or the seller receive go down to your original supply curve. So at 20, that's how much the producer receive. So the consumer pays $80, the producer receives 20, that means the tax rate is just $20 per unit. And then to see your total tax revenue, take your your $60 per unit times the quantity, which is from 0 to 100, that's your total tax revenue. And then deadweight loss, the deadweight loss is the triangle that's between your supply demand curve and then between your tax revenue over here. So this triangle is our deadweight loss. And then remember, deadweight loss is the inefficiency coming from the tax revenues. Okay, so this is the first one. And then for the second one, same concept. So now in the marketplace for what is this? Bus pass. So again, tax revenue could go from this point right here, from this intersection. We'll have our quantities. So that will be price 110, quantity 250, and then go down to our original supply curve, which is 50. That's the price, and then quantities also goes this way. So this area, so the tax rate is $60 per ticket, and the quantity will be from 0 to 250. That's your tax revenue, and then deadweight loss will be this little triangle right here. Alright, so that's the graph over here. Now let's answer the question. Concert ticket at $6 per ticket. So if government tax concert ticket at $60 per ticket, our tax revenue how much? Let me open my Excel. Okay. Alright, here we go. So for concert ticket, with the tax rate at $60 per ticket times our quantity, which is 100, so 100, the total revenue will be 6,000. So 6,000 for tax revenue. And then for deadweight loss, again, to find the area for triangle, base times height over 2. So the base will be 60 times the height, that's going to be from 100 to, what is this, 350. So 250 divided by 2, that's going to be 7,500. That's our deadweight loss. And for a bus pass, the revenue is this green rectangle over here. So it's 60 times the quantity, which gave you this, what, 250. So 250, that's 15,000 tax revenue. And then deadweight loss is the triangle, the smaller triangle over here. So the 60, and then this height is what? That's from 250 to 350. So it's going to equal to 60 times, so 250 to 150, so 250 to 350, that's a 100 divided by 2. Then we lost 3,000. Okay, so suppose government want to tax the good that will generate the more tax revenue and lower welfare cost. In this case, it should tax which one? Now, if you compare the two good over here, if you tax the concert ticket, your revenue is $6,000, your debt-weight loss is $7,500, and then if you tax your bus pass, your revenue is $15,000, and your debt-weight loss only $3,000. So with bus pass over here, you have more revenue and lower debt-weight loss. So we should tax our bus pass. And then because all else held constant, taxing a good with relatively lower elasticity generate larger tax revenue and smaller debt-weight loss. The reason why the lower elasticity give you more tax revenue, just think like this. Remember back in chapter 5 when we talk about elasticity? Elasticity is anytime the consumer unresponsive to price change. So if they don't care about price change, you give them a tax for it, they pay a higher price, and then they don't change the behavior at all. When they don't, the debt-weight loss only coming from behavior change. So with a low elasticity, with almost no behavior change, you have no debt-weight loss. Therefore, the smaller the elasticity, the lower the debt-weight loss. So let's check our answers. Ready now? Slowly. Good, and good. Okay, all right, all good. So if you have any question, let me know. Thank you very much.